morning. Ron Wright, Goshin Jutsu Karate, 7th degree black belt. And this is the third of a series of videos that I'm going to be doing on basic concepts within the martial arts. Okay? Today we're going to discuss breathing. Okay? Along with hip rotation, as I mentioned in the other video, breathing is so very important. In fact, it is the essence of life, even above water and foods. If you're not breathing, you're done for. Okay? So it's very important in what we do. Breathing, I've always likened it to electrical current. Okay, in martial arts we talk about ki or chi, as energy, and basically, to me, the ki is nothing more than the bioelectrical energy that God put in us to keep your heart breathing or your heart beating while you're sleeping, and to keep your breathing process and everything functioning. Okay, so it's the basic essence of life. So with the breathing, with the technique, two things I want to talk about is ibuki breathing and relaxation breathing, and then what is proper breathing. So we'll start with proper breathing first. One of the basic techniques for breathing is in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, I know in the Ayurvedic system, it's all nose breathing. That's a whole different subject. I'm not even going to go any further than that, but I will mention it. It is a valid way of breathing. Okay, but today we're talking about regular in through your nose, out through your mouth. And where the breath originates from. This is so very important. Everything, as we mentioned in the hip rotation video, your center, they call it the dantian, okay, your true center, is if you took like two rods and you had one front to back and one going through your sides, your center is right around in that belly button area, okay, and it's right in the center and then directly off the side. That's where your movement originates from, okay? In a similar vein, as we're breathing, we want to make sure that we use our natural, childlike breathing. Somewhere along the line of 12 years old or so, most people start breathing wrong. We're taught to suck in your gut, chest out, okay? Real macho thing. However, that's foolishness, because what happens is it makes you top heavy, okay? It makes you tight. True breathing is your lungs, your bottom part of your lungs, and you think of it as the air coming in and filling your lungs. Most people, again, they don't use their full lung capacity. Fortunately, for whatever reason, I always was what you can call belly breathing, because as you're breathing, if you're breathing properly, you see your stomach expand and contract. And I'm just exaggerating it slightly, but when you're taking a deep breath in, okay, you'll really see that. Rather than the okay, shoulders up and down, not good. It makes you tight. So we want to make sure that we're doing proper breathing. A couple of ways you can measure are, as explained to me one time, people either breathing from their throat, their chest, or their belly. Okay, proper breathing. You can hear it in the exhalation process. If someone is really forcing that, like when we do ibuki breathing, and ibuki means it's renewed energy. Okay, it's an exercise done a lot. The Sanchin Kata has it in a lot of our forms. Have parts where you're doing, okay, that power breathing. Okay, it's a way to build energy and get your blood system and your energy system really pumping more. Okay, so as you can hear someone if they're doing okay, that's coming from the throat. It hurts. It's going to make you hoarse. Okay, you're constricting your throat muscles. You want to keep that relaxed. A slightly better level of breathing is coming from the chest. So I got to think about how to do this wrong, because I'm trained the other way. But if that air's coming in here, you're still going to hear a certain amount of that coming from the breath, but it has almost a wheezing or a gasping quality to it. Okay? It's a little deeper in tone, but again, it's very constricted. If you're properly breathing from down here, okay, It's a deeper, more resonating tone to the breath. You don't have the constriction. You have much better control, and your endurance will be much better. You'll have better power transfer because everything's relaxed. Because that breath, if you think of it as electrical current, and electricity, it's ohms, okay? The less resistance, the better your electrical flow. And that's what we want, okay? Because you want to get that everything from your center out, you know, and get it back, okay? So, we talk about ibuki breathing, and one way to develop your breath control and to practice, this is very common. You get a Sanchin stance, which is your basic hourglass stance, okay? You can do it from the front stance. It doesn't matter. You can do it kneeling as far as that goes. But as you stand there and think of it in terms of just a basic, say, a block, punch combination. And again, I'm using block loosely. That's another video coming up. So it's a term that really bugs me, but that's later. So we use this Chuden Uchi-Up, Seiken Chuden Toski technique, okay? And I'll do this from the side also, so you can see what's going on here in my center. As I'm standing there relaxed, draw that air in, okay? And I want to do my first technique. And as I'm doing this, okay, I do not want to be tense up here, okay? I don't want to be fighting myself, because you'll hear that, someone's doing like that, but breathing wrong, okay? I want to be relaxed up until that point of my key point, we call that point of impact, contact, okay? So I'm going to be just standing here, so I take my breath in, and then I do my Chuden Uchi-Up. Okay? And what's happening as I'm exhaling, after I've drawn my breath in, I'm totally relaxed, just enough strength to maintain good posture and integrity of my skeletal system. But as I'm exhaling, your feet are going to be gripping the floor. Okay, and I don't know if you can see that here, maybe here a little bit. Again, it's my feet are relaxed, and then my hips are rotating forward. Okay, I wanted to cover that in the hip rotation video, but I ran out of time. So as I'm guiding that air from my center up and out, I'm gripping. I'm still relaxed up here. Okay, as my hips again are doing their thing and rotating. Okay, whether you're doing front rotation or same side rotation or opposite side rotation. Okay. There, I got it in. But you're going to be relaxed. And then at that last point, everything's tightened up just for a split second, then you relax, and you repeat the process. Okay? Until that point of contact. So that's your basic breathing exercise. One last thing real quickly is the kiai. The kiai is a classic the karate yell, okay, the kung fu yell, okay. All right. Again, you don't want to do a forced yell, okay. Rock and roll. Okay, you're going to get a sore throat, but you want that to come from down here. You can kiai vocally loud or soft, okay, or I call it an internal kiai. Okay, almost sounds like a little bit more like a cough, for lack of a better term, okay, but. Okay, that's a soft cough, I guess. And I'm not loudly vocalizing it, so I don't want to freak out the tenants up on the third floor because they'll hear me and be like, oh, what's going on? But it's that timing. And it's a way to, it's like the punch, it's the final combination of what you're doing physically. Your kiai is an expression of what's going on internally. And then just real quickly, psychologically, one of the things with the kiai is to scare the bejeebers out of your opponent. You ever heard, something last night we heard a loud bang in the middle of the night. And it's like, what in the world was that? Okay, same idea. You catch somebody off guard. But the point, it's important that your kiai be timed with a contact and don't overdo it. Keep in mind, I see people do it, and they're taught this way. They just don't know any better. Their instructors don't know any better. I see people doing a kata, doing a great form, then they're like, okay, to Technique's done. Your breathing's off. Okay, it's why. Okay, done. Right there. Boom. And then bring it back in. Okay. So that's just a basic overall relaxation breathing. Like in the Tai Chi people, the ibuki breathing is more vocal, and then you hear relaxation breathing is doing your movements and just relaxing, just letting your movements go along with your natural breath. Okay. Okay. You can't hear anything. You hear the slight crinkle over my gi, over my breath. It's just a natural breath, just like you're walking down the street. Okay, so it has a different purpose. Okay, it's a way to, again, it reduces the resistance within your physical structure so that your energy can get out quickly and more efficiently and more completely to the end, whatever your technique is. Okay. So there you have it, a little quickie on breathing, ibuki breathing, how to build your energy and to direct your energy, and relaxation breathing to calm down. Okay. Questions or comments? Well, let me know, and we'll get back to you with some other basic concepts shortly. Good day.